Hello folks, I hope all of you are very happy nowadays, because I know you have been transformed into a different world of meditation. I am sure all of you are doing meditation very sincerely, because here we are doing the book review of the book titled Play of Consciousness, written by Swami Muktananda, where he is sharing all his beautiful experiences, what he gets during his meditation. So let us also do meditation sincerely, regularly, so that we also get such experiences. So let us go into the video straight away. Now today what we are going to see is the 21st chapter, which is given the heading Visit to Indraloka. So Swami Muktananda is going to various lokas world. So he is going to various worlds in his meditation. So sitting in his hut, he is visiting all the lokas. Okay, so you might remember that he is seeing the red light in that white flame, in that black light, and in that black light now, after the piercing of his Ajna Chakra, he is seeing the blue light, blue pearl. So because of the blue pearl, he is able to visit various lokas, world. So today he is describing about the Indraloka, his visit to Indraloka. It is not a very big chapter, but still I thought I will do it in 2 videos, so that I do get some time to explain whatever he has explained in a detailed manner. There is no point in cutting short all these things. Some might think, if it is a book review, just say here and there, touch upon some of his experiences and finish it. Why drag it? But many of you will agree with me, it is not my point to drag the thing or to make, it is not the number of videos, it is the matter which is said in the videos, isn't it? I am sure all of you will agree with me. That's why I don't want to skip anything. It's a great boon for people like us to get a book like this and to be able to read and understand. Okay, so nowadays he is sitting in a very small village, Nagat, in which in the amidst the mango trees, a person has given him the permission to stay in his hut. So sitting in the hut, he is meditating, and just sitting in the hut, he is visiting all the lokas. Okay, so today he is going to the Indraloka. So he is sharing the experiences, what he has seen in his visit to the Indraloka. So one day in meditation, I visited a great city. As soon as I saw it, I fell into a deep sleep. He forgot himself. So he fell into deep sleep, so he could not see or understand anything about it. About the city, he couldn't see anything, he couldn't understand anything, because he already went into a deep state of sleep. Then he was plunged in its waters of love. You see, only when the Anahata Chakra gets activated, we get this feeling. We get the feeling of universal love and brotherhood. So now he is in that state. His Anahata Chakra is activated, Vishuddhi is activated. At present, his Ajna Chakra is getting activated. That's why he is able to see the blue pearl. And because of the blue pearl, he is able to visit so many different lokas. Isn't it? So he passed through the darkness. He passed through a dark place and reached Indraloka, where I saw in the distance a chariot coming towards him. And he is describing the chariot which is beyond our imagination. He says, No human mind can create such a chariot. It is a small chariot. It is coming towards him. The chariot is decorated with jewels, very, very costly jewels like diamond, sapphire, like that. And there are no wheels. You know, all of us might have seen this golden chariot in some famous temples. When you go to some famous temples, there is a golden chariot in which the deity is made to sit, and the deity is taken around the temple. Okay. Recently when I visited Palani, I saw the golden chariot being pulled by some of the people. You have to pay money earlier and you have to book the day, and then you will be given the chance to pull the chariot, like that. So I happened, by 7 o'clock the announcement started in Palani. We went in the evening. You know, I walked through the steps. I didn't go by winch. I wanted to walk. I wanted to see how it is, and I also wanted to test my physical fitness. So I thought I will also walk. There were some 600 steps, but it was not difficult at all, because you see, you have some steps and then you have some plain cemented portion, and then you have some steps, and wherever you feel tired you can sit, like that. I never sat anywhere. I walked and reached the place. I had a good darshan by 7 o'clock, and from 7 o'clock there was announcement going on about the pulling of the chariot, golden chariot. Then I thought, anyway, after this we are going to the room and we are going to sleep. So what is the hurry? Let me see the chariot also, because I have not seen the golden chariot in Palani. In Kabali, in Mylapore, I have seen. For every pradosham they bring the deities around in the chariot. And you know, it is done like a penance, isn't it? So here a cute small chariot, and inside that a very beautiful Lord Muruga standing in a majestic way. So it was a very nice thing to see. But you know, these things are seen in this world with our eyes, whereas what he is seeing is beyond the description. He says no human mind can create a chariot like this. So beautiful it was. The whole thing was studded with jewels, and the radiance coming out of it is illuminating the whole place. And no wheels for the chariot. So depending upon the size of the chariot, you have 2 wheels, you have 4 wheels, you have 6 wheels, but here no wheels at all, but there are 4 pillars to support the chariot. And the beauty of it is, the chariot is not touching the ground at all, it is just floating. Maybe we have a version of this in the form of bullet train in Japan, because I happen to see it, I happen to travel in it. You know, the bullet trains, the wheels, I mean, it doesn't touch the rail. Whereas in our country, all the trains run touching the railing, isn't it? The rails. Whereas there it is not so. That's because of the magnetic force. So that is how this is moving. It is moving towards him. It is coming towards him. And inside the chariot, he is seeing a God in the human form. He is wearing a white silk dress, and his body also. He is having a crown, he is having necklace, the whole body is covered with jewels, studded with diamonds, all sorts of shining, costly gems, stones. And even his slippers were studded with costly, precious stones. And he was having a sacred thread, punol we say. He was wearing a sacred thread. And the radiance coming out of his dress and body, it was illuminating Swami Muktananda and all the places around him. So bright. And so all sorts of descriptions. So many rings, luminous rings hung from his ears, and he held a shining weapon in his hand. The god looked at me and smiled, and then spoke in Sanskrit. You know, in Indraloka, in Devaloka, the Deva Bhasha, Deva languages, that is the language spoken by all the Devas, is Sanskrit. So, this god also is talking to Swami Muktananda in Sanskrit, meaning Radhe Ubavisha. Radhe Ubavisha. Like this he showed. Though Muktananda doesn't know Sanskrit, he understood. From his body language, he understood, you sit in the chariot. So he also sat in the chariot. And the chariot, though the chariot looked like, say, 10 feet, 10 into 10 feet, square-shaped structure, when he sat and when he looked behind, he could see it was a very big and furnished place with everything one would need. There was water, a small bathroom, and several bedrooms. The cushions were strangely beautiful. Not strongly, strangely beautiful. They were set with divine jewels, whose radiance spread light everywhere. There was one seat there that attracted me very much and yet bewildered me. So there was a seat in the chariot. Then, after he had shown me around, that is the godlike person who was inside the chariot, he showed Swami Muktananda all the places. And the god took me to an outer room. At that point, I felt the chariots from that room. You know, they went to a place. From there, the chariot took off with such a speed, faster than lightning. Then I sat down on one seat and looked at the god in human form sitting opposite to me, on a seat from which two jewels were throwing light on my body. So from the body of that person, the light was emanating and it was going into the body of Swami Muktananda. We arrived at a wonderful, extraordinary city where there were trees. That is, this city means it is not like the city of this world, our world. Okay. Here also we have beautiful places. But these places in Indraloka and other lokas can never be compared to the most beautiful city in our world. They were totally different. Okay, and here on one side he saw enchanting swans of blue, white, yellow and black, while on the other, herds of radiant golden deer. The deer, radiating golden colors, leaped and bounded fearlessly. There is no fear. See, on our earth, we always live in fear. Especially the animals, especially the herbivores live in fear because, you know, at any time they can be attacked by the carnivores, ferocious animals. Whereas here there is no attack because everything has everything in plenty. There is no need to kill some other animal and eat. Okay, all are happy there. And you know, even the ferocious animals, they live together in happiness because there is no fear of attack. Okay, and he saw herds of cows and calves, and some of them were sparkled like diamonds, emeralds and sapphires, like that. And even the wind was fully laden with fragrance. I was in ecstasy at what I saw. Obviously, anybody will become ecstatic, isn't it, seeing such things? Because these are all extraordinary things which you don't see in any part of our world. Okay. Then after some time, the chariot came to the edge of a city and passed inside it. So the chariot went inside a city. Everything there was made in a supernatural way. Even the bricks, the stones, and the earth. Even the drains were small and beautiful. Truly, this was heaven. So now when Muktananda is writing his experiences, he is recollecting. And he says, that was the heaven. What we talk about the heaven, that is the heaven, really, what I saw. The light there was different from that of the sun. You know, always we describe the lords as Kodishurya Prabha. Kodi means what? Crores. That is, with one sun we are unable to bear the heat. Okay, whereas when you put crores and crores of suns, how much of light will be there? That much of brightness is there in this Indraloka. But the difference is, in our sunlight, when the sun's rays reach out to us, you know, it not only has light, it has heat also. Whereas in all other lokas, there is such a bright light, as if crores of thousands and thousands of sun were put together. But that light had no heat. So it was so pleasing. It was so cool. And like that he is describing. You see, the city was illuminated by a silvery light. It was cool. There was no heat, as you have in our world. All the leaves of the trees were green, green, green. They don't become old. They don't turn into yellow color. They don't fall. Everything is fresh. All are happy. Everything is perfect. What's wrong in calling it a heaven? Isn't it? In our imagination, this is the heaven. Right? Then, so finally, we landed near a palace. So the chariot is taking them to a palace. And the paths in front of it were strewn with flowers. The path towards the palace was strewn with flowers. On one side, men were standing with garlands. On the other side, ladies were standing with golden plates to take arati. So, as they entered the palace, the men put all the flowers. They showered me with flowers. All the garlands were put on them, and the ladies took arati, and like that. So they, as we both got down from the chariot. So when they approached, when they went near to the palace, they got down from the chariot and they showered me with flowers. Both of them were showered with flowers. Okay, and then he is describing some more of very interesting things. Let me stop here. The rest of the chapter can be covered in the next video, because as I said earlier, there is no hurry. Whether we get the same experience or not, as of now, let us close our eyes, listen to the video, go through the, let us visualize all these things, right? That is why I am making it into small videos, because I don't want to skip any of his exuberant experience. Let us also go to the heaven. Let us also go to the Indraloka and visit these places now in our mind. Mentally, let us visualize and see, and let us hope that one day or the other, if you are very much dedicated to meditation, and when you do all the sadhanas, definitely we will also get some experience like this. So let us wait and let us enjoy this. Thousands and thousands of pranams to Swami Muktananda for writing all his experiences so vividly. And when I say this, I am reminded of another book where that person also goes to Indraloka, and he has also described the same thing. So, what is written in Puranas and Idikas are not cooked up stories. Maybe these worlds are existing. That's why many people who go there, the thing is, many people who go there, they merge with that, they don't come back and they write. Whereas here, Muktananda has taken the pains to write all his experiences so vividly in order to motivate us. Okay, so that way I am also very happy, and I am thankful for I am thankful to Swami Muktananda for giving us a chance to understand his experiences. Very soon, I am sure we will also get such experiences. Till such time, let's wait. May God bless all of us.